Hey everybody, it's me, Mario5514, and welcome back to another Splatoon Talk video. In this video, we're going to be talking about gear, and I'm not just talking about any gear that you could purchase from the shops, or you could buy off from merch, order from merch. I'm talking about exclusives. So let's start off with a very obvious choice here. First up, we're going to talk about is the Sinew suit. Now, for any of you who don't know, the Sinew suit was a promotional item for the Koro comics back in 2018, which was in Japan. And of course, the Sinew suit it is one of the most popular and the best gear set Nintendo has ever made. However, the codes for this gear, as you can see here, expired on July 21st, 2020, and therefore is no longer obtainable. But I think if someone made a hack or made it possible to order it off of another player, I would be more than happy to try that hack myself. And if it works, I would be happy, because I feel like the only thing that I need to collect is the Sinew suit, or as it's called in America, the spy suit. Basically, what this does is, let me just show you the pictures here. Look at that. This was all from the Koro comics as well as from Nintendo. Well, I mean, this picture is the one my cursor is at. This is the Koro comics magazine for Splatoon manga. This was for the Octo expansion arc in volume 7. Yeah. There were other accessories that came with it. We're going to look at the Sinew goggles. Everything that you see, like the Sinew goggles to the bonbon beanie that we see Bobblehead wear, it is all exclusive, meaning that you cannot order it off of another player. However, the only thing that you could order off of another player was their shoes. And I mean from headphones, Bobblehead, and specs. With goggles, you couldn't order his shoes. The ink soles were the exclusives, but you could buy the Punk Blacks, the Black Truffle low tops, and the Black Inky clams. Those shoes you can order or buy from any store, or you can order off of another player. It's just all these pieces of gear that you see here, you could not order off of another player because it was exclusive. Next thing we're going to show you is this one, the online jersey. This was supposed to be, it was available, it says here, it was available in Splatoon 2 as a gift for purchasing a 12-month or family Nintendo Switch Online membership, shortly after which an email would be sent to you. The emails were no longer sent after August 31st, 2022. The codes could only be redeemed until New Year's Eve of 2022. It cannot be ordered off of another player. So basically, this is also no longer obtainable, just like the Sinew suit. This was originally, I thought this was only for like the Splatoon 2 World Championship back in 2018, but that was not the case. I think there was another piece of gear as well. Oh yeah, these. I also saw other players in the plaza, in the square, wear these kinds of shoes. They were available in Splatoon 2 as a gift for purchasing. Yeah, same thing as the jersey. Shortly after which an email would be sent. And a box would appear in the middle. The emails were no longer sent after August 31st, and they could be redeemed until Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. They cannot be ordered from another player. So this is also gone as well. Same with the jersey. There was another piece of gear. Let me try to find it. Oh, there it is. This was one of the pieces of gear, the Eminence Cuff. This was basically, yeah, Koro comic promotion in Japan. Same thing as the Sinew suit, or as we call it in America, the spy suit. This was the only piece of gear that we saw Emperor wear in the manga. Same thing that goes with the Milky Eminence jacket I mean, just look at that right there. Let me just zoom in. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? I kind of prefer the sinew suit over the Eminence jacket, to be honest. Same thing as the Eminence cuff. It cannot be ordered off of another player. The code for this gear expired on July 21st, 2019, and December 31st for the manga re-release codes, and therefore this gear is no longer obtainable. Okay, so they released it not once but twice, but they expired on the same year, but in different months. I think the same goes with the Milky Imperials. Yeah, I just wish Nintendo would just bring these back, as well as bring them to America. Soles of the shoes are red. Yeah, same thing goes with the Eminence jacket and the cuff. This was another piece of gear that was only available in Japan, but it was never in the United States for some reason. I think there was another. Yeah, let me see if I can I even find it here, or is it not going to be here? Oh, there it is. Found it. All right. Green V-neck limited tee. This was another piece of gear that was this was exclusive 7-Eleven promotional items. This was like during the Final Fest between 2019 and 2020. The green V-neck limited tee was one of the a few said number of items in the Final Fest. Yeah, it says right here, it was given to those who purchased a limited edition Final Fest t-shirt in mid-July in Europe. It was obtainable in Japan through a 7-Eleven promotion and is available as a My Nintendo reward. In the Americas, it was made available as a My Nintendo reward from July 22nd, 2019 until February 1st, 2020. It cannot be ordered from another player. So this is basically like the sinew suit. There were more than just it was more than just the green V-neck tee. Oh yeah, there was also the V-neck tee in red. There was the one in red. Same thing with the green. I think there was another one. I don't know if I remember it. I'm gonna have to like search it up to try to even find it. Let me see if I could even. It was kind of like the FA1 jacket. It was kind of like this jacket. I don't even know if I could even find like this kind of jacket as a. I think it was only the regular one in green, and then there was the reversed FA1 jacket, or reversed in orange. Yeah, that one. These were the only ones you could buy. Were there even? Come on, there had to been more than just those V-neck tees during the Final Fest. There was a gray FA1 jacket like this in gray. I remember it being in gray from a photo that I found when I came to find it. When I was trying to find the sinew suit, I ended up finding that jacket. I don't know if I could even find it on Wikipedia. I mean, I could try to find it, but it would just be a pain to try to. There was also a few other promotional items, but it was only it was only available for finding the wait, what did I just. No, I looked up the wrong thing. Dang it. There was another piece of gear there was like two pieces of gear that you could obtain from upon purchasing Octo Expansion. It wasn't the Octo Tee, it was something else. I think it was the Octo. Was it the layered long sleeve? It was a. Yeah, there it is. Octo layered long sleeve. This was another piece of gear that was obtainable from upon purchasing the Octo Expansion DLC, and it came with, not only did you get the Octo layered long sleeve, but you also got the Octo headphones. I don't know if that's what they're called. I'm going to try to look it up and see if I can find it here. What? No. Shoot. Hold on. Let me see if I can... Is that even... No. Dang it. Oh, Studio Octophones. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to find out what it was. It was another Octo expansion item. And yeah, this is another piece of gear that you can obtain upon purchasing the Octo expansion DLC. So you got the Studio Octophones and the Octo layered long sleeve upon purchasing the Octo expansion DLC for Splatoon 2. Yeah. Says this item in the Octo layered long sleeve were available early by pre-purchasing the Octo expansion. This is a throwback to the initial Splatoon global test fire, where players who pre-purchased Splatoon during the event were given the studio headphones and a special squid-themed layered shirt. Okay, so it was upon its initial release back in 2015 for Splatoon 1 that you got a limited edition long sleeve, or layered long sleeve. I don't know if there's any other pieces of gear. If I'm missing anything, just comment down below the video, because I feel like I'm missing something and it's nagging at me. I think there was another piece of gear. Let me try to... I think there was a Final Fest t-shirt. Let me see if that's even... let me see if that was even a thing. Final Fest... Let's try to look at Splatocalypse, see if it comes up for anything. I bet it's only just going to pop up as the final Splatfest of Splatoon 2. What kind of world do you want to live in? Chaos or order? I think there was... Okay, 4 pieces of headgear, 2 of each team were available in a Squid Research Lab report article on Nintendo Switch News. Eye of Justice, Fierce Fish Skull, Hive Mind Antenna, and Jet Flame Crest. Those were all shown in the Splatoon manga, I think, in Volume 13 and Volume 14, I think. Yeah, it had to have been Volume 13 because that was the adventures of Sheldon. When he and Goggles went to Mount Nantai to find a treasure that was left by Sheldon's grandfather, Moses Schellendorf, which you also see a photo of Sheldon's grandfather in one of the sunken scrolls in Octo Valley. Well, there had to have been a t-shirt for it. There had to have been. Hold on. Let me see if I can even find a Final Fest tee. I don't know if it's going to even come up here. If it doesn't come up here on Wikipedia, I'm just going to have to find it online. Outside of Wikipedia. Graffiti characters. Red V-neck. Well, ain't this just disappointing? It looks like I'm gonna have to look it up online, you guys. Wait a minute. Let me just... How about this? Splatoon 2 Final Fest. Wrong place. There we go. Final Fest. Final Fest shirts. Okay, so it looks like it only came out for what team you're on, and they were only IRL stuff. I was thinking there was like a Final Fest Splatfest tee that you would be wearing, but I doubt that would have been possible because you would have only been wearing your Splatfest tee that you would have worn from the initial release all the way to the Final Fest. Um, yeah. So yeah, looks like we only got the IRL stuff, which team you're on. It's either your Team Chaos or Team Order. Um, so, well, so much for that. Um, yeah, I think that's pretty much the end of the video, you guys. If you guys like the video, be sure you subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Um, if you think I'm missing anything, just send a comment below the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. And until then, stay fresh.